Hi, I didn't know when it came up. I'm here with a video. I'm not gonna make this long. This one is gonna be very short because it's a specific message for someone specific. Listen, what I'm gonna say, I have done it. I have said it in other videos. Every time I do a video, every now and then I kind of mention it. As people can see, the other day was just a day, and I'm never down for long. Down, like feeling not well, it's never for long. Those who remember, you will see there was a time that I was crying. When I cry, it's me making myself cry because I want the tear out. God understand what I'm saying. It's like I want to cry. I cry because everybody is able to hold their emotion, especially me. I know how to hold my emotion, but I don't try to hold it. It comes, I let it go because I know my tear alone works with God. God works with my tear. You're not gonna understand. When I say that God and I we walk, God and I we talk, you're not gonna understand. The same way God walked with Abraham, the same way God talked to Abraham, that's the same thing here. You jealous of that? I don't give an F. It is what it is. Some people are born in certain ways, depending on your calling, depending on what God sent you to do here. What I was sent here to do has to deal directly with God. This is why that people in my youth started to control my paths at a very young age. Therefore, you understand what I'm saying. So I was born to walk with God close by, and the one that God had prepared was born to walk with me, walk, WALK, and also work besides me, and me besides him. There is a reason why we both were born in a different country. I talk about it because no one can stop it. Regardless how they try to make it my death look like accident wherever I to trap me, making me look like I'm cornered. They think I'm alone. It's too bad for them that they don't see. Not everybody is able to see what walks with me. It's too bad for them. Anyway, me, I'm a Virgo for real. A Virgo, Leo cusp. No joke. Virgo is already away. A death accident. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I pinpoint what I discussed. See that? Yeah. No matter how much they try to make my death look an accident. I remember back in the last apartment I was, I discussed that on even 2-3 videos. It's like that day, every video I mentioned the same thing. They made it feel like I was cornered too. And when I go to sleep, sometimes I go sleep just to sleep at the airport, just to sleep there. There is a reason. When I go there, even at the airport, people want me to feel cornered. And then later on, they turn out to be what they wanted me to be. They are cornered. Listen, what happened? They always end up sleeping next to me. They fall asleep. God doesn't play about me. God does not play about me. If you see me doing something you think to you, you will judge it as bad, I have what they call amnesty. What I am going through, God is a just God. God give me amnesty to do certain things that I'm not supposed to do. But it's not like I am doing what I'm not supposed to do. What I do is I place whatever entity that you fear. Because in order, like when you pray God for somebody, you say, God, get me out of this, get me out of this, get out. But God get you out of it. God warn whoever is putting you into what you ask to get out of. The blockage is open, the door's open, the blockage is cancelled, everything, the curses are cancelled and revert. Because I send them back, not me. It was never my fight. So I fight battles that were not mine. But again, in a way, fight battles that not mine. Don't worry. Unknown battles. It's not me. Sometimes when I don't talk, so people are stupid. When I stay quiet, more things happens. But they want me to shut up. They stupid. They don't understand. It's like God create wicked people, dumb and stupid. When I stay silent, because they might think it's because they want me to stay silent, I stay silent. No, I stay silent based on what I feel, so I follow, in a way, my intuition more often than anything else. Anything like such as advices, ideas, thoughts people may have discussed, I go by my intuition more because your intuition helps you to discern what you must discern. Okay, now, now the specific person that I wanted to address to also, specific person. Slash message. That message is specific for a specific person. When and if you come by, I don't come out at the moment you arrive. Know that you are strategic. I am also strategic. Running out will make people that are watching more susceptible. And the way I walk out is for a reason. I understand that you might feel based on how much power, how much weight you have, because they say what always comes near me or to me, towards me, it comes with weight. But remember, you come near someone with weight. I explained before, your weight is more of, your power is more of, but I do know, I am told, I am advised that you are as powerful as I am. I believe it because it comes from source, credible source. You have people in your circle that sees the same way you're able to see, the same way I'm able to see, that also see, not just one. Many of them have played a wall of concerns for you, and then they are the one blocking your meeting. Okay, now that baby, I don't know if that baby is yours. I'm not gonna talk about that now. I knew that was yours, but I talked to one of you because it looks like you were a clone. I laugh, but I know what I say. This is why I keep asking, how many of you are there? Because I spoke with one that one says he never left Texas to come near me for anything, like meeting, to talk, nothing. When you and I, we've been feeling each other since December. We've been feeling each other. So that one is classified, not as classified as the government classified file, but that one I classified, and I know the energy that is. The one who always wants me confused, she, for some reason, she thinks she can get me confused. I'm a Virgo. I don't lie, but I can show people that they win. But okay, because I already know what I feel. I already know what it is. Nobody can fool me. Because something that God worked with me to that thing in me, it's God who did it. No one can erase it. What I love about the alignment, once it's activated, it cannot go away. It will not go away. So, wherever I am, they kill me, he will know. Because he will have that signal there. There is an apartment that I went to see. The apartment that I went to see, I believe it's been a month already. But it's been over a month since I applied for it. In this apartment, the company here, the office here, decided to make a huge change in the transition. Before me, when people apply for their apartment, because remember it's a program of transition, when they apply for their apartment, they approve. Once they approve and they sign their list, they're supposed to hand them over the key to the apartment. This has been for years. It's been for years because I remember 2016, I met people in the Blocken office that went to this program, but I didn't know exactly what it was. But I've heard this is how it was because in 2024, that's how it was always then. So now I am told that they made a change. The apartment cannot give the keys to the resident. When you sign the keys, the list, they have to give the keys to the office here, the compliance office. Now tell me something. Why the changes occur with me? Why does the changes is happening with me? Why? We may never know, but I already know because it was revealed already to me. Now, that apartment, they already working on that apartment, in that apartment, making things, in ways for accident to happen. So they making that apartment windows, doors, whatever is there for safety, they're making it accident porn. Because it's an apartment that you are making a lease with. They pay, the agency pays some money, you pay some money because you're eligible for the help, the assistance. But people, tenants, normally get their keys at the sign of their list, and then they make a change that they cannot give me my keys. My keys has to go to compliance. What's going on? When they're already making efforts for me to die, I said before, the office of Roxbury Children of Services, Roxbury, plotting with an elite with money to get money out of my death, so they are assisting them in killing me. And that Children and Services of Roxbury handles the shelter for the Massachusetts State Emergency Homeless Shelter, but family shelter with children under 21 years. Now, when they prepare the house to be accident prone, they also now jeopardize the lives of the two young adults trying to survive life ordeals, the things that they have been experiencing innocently, unjustly. As they say, you send a gunman, you actually tell the gunman, kill 3 people, because they're gonna be with me, and nobody really wants witnesses, right? So you actually send a gunman to kill 3 people, a 51-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old. And I bet you most of these people have children of their own. So they don't know the Bible, where the Bible, when God vindicates somebody, do you know that God actually does it eye for eye? He doesn't want you to do it yourself, but he does it eye for you on your behalf. You are attacking 2 young children of somebody while you're attacking her life. God goes for your children too. Because I am not just ordinary. Listen, the apartment, they want to have the key prior to me having it. They're preparing something in that apartment. They think that I wouldn't know, but they should know that I know, because I've been talking to people about things that they're doing before. They hear it. But I always advise my caseworker to be careful, because the message that I had received about her is that what she says in front of me is not what she said behind me. Meaning, she's been talking about the shit smell, she's been talking about many other things. When in my face, she says she doesn't smell nothing. I don't smell nothing. She's a Cancer. Ah! What a sign. The sign promoter, yeah, they promote a lot. They can play movie without the scripts. A long metrage. Listen. People in your circle doesn't want you to meet with me because they know the power you're gonna get once you and I even kiss. Ha! You able to talk to God? because you are connected to God the same way I connect with God. This is why God picked the two of us since the beginning of time. And He keep putting us back together each lifetime. He knows why. The strength of mine, the strength of yours, the endurance. You endure. I endure. I am strong. You are strong. Our bodies were made and fabricated to endure. Okay, now, they don't want you to have that first kiss. This is so funny. Every time I get reminded of that, it makes me laugh. Because somebody like me who have kids and married twice, and you yourself, you have kids and you married 3 times. 3 times, but to me, in my mind, it's twice. You marry one woman twice. To me, that's one marriage. You guys simply were not all right at the first time, and then you try again. So it's one marriage to me. All right. So listen, I don't judge like people judge. I look for logic. I look for logic and what is radical, uh, rational. I look for the right word. I look for what is rational and good judgment and logic. Okay, so they don't want you to experience that. A hug for me to you, whatever you're experiencing in health, whatever, excuse me, anything that you're experiencing in health, a hug, an embrace only with me, from me, regenerate your cells. Listen, people don't want that to happen, meaning people in your circle. Not everybody, certain people, and you should be able to identify them. You have a woman, I don't know and don't care your relationship with her, but you have a woman, her mother, her family, period, don't want you to meet with me. Because our meeting, our grouping, our relationship, our togetherness expose their lies, expose their fraud, expose what has been done to me. I wish I were the men. I'm telling you. I'm not saying I wish I had what you have. I wish I were the man. I'm talking about gender because I already have the strength of a man. I already have the endurance of a man. I already have the body of a man. Now, what I'm saying is that the whole gender, I wish I carried the dick shit. Because I would be the one able to make decisions and make changes. Because if I were with the dick, I'm telling you, the meeting would not linger like this. It would not linger. There is no reason for you to fear me, to worry about me, thinking bad of you, thinking all of these nonsense that you've been thinking of what if, these are just in your mind. And I have been giving you clues that you worry about things that does not exist in me, between us. Whatever had happened to you in your past, that's your damn past. I don't give a damn about. We might end up discussing them because we want to know each other. But trust me, in decision making, I don't give a damn. because that decision has already been made by God. All we had to do is to comply with God's decision. You're missing that point. They are trying to make, this is the stick that I keep in my mouth. The taste is still there. There is a taste to it. It's still there. You see? There's a taste. And keeping it in your mouth doesn't make changes in the smells, nothing. It's very good. There is a tree in Africa where people used to make sticks with them and brush their teeth. I don't know how they do it, but they use a tree. We make sticks out of them and then they clean their teeth and then it's good. To go. I think that piece of that tree might be the same tree. All right, so that same family in your circle doesn't want me also to meet with you because they want me poor. I'm not gonna say to women poor because I was not born poor. And I have elevated myself many times before, but they keep trying to bring me down. They had been successful because I wasn't sure. I had been closing my mind on them every time I got the sign. How does God give me sign of them? God always let a dispute break out. And then God remove me away from them because I'm always the one moving away. And that breakout, I'm never part of it because I move away before it begins. Once somebody already say a lie on me that I did this to them, it's always an accusation. I did this to them, I did. Guess what? It's always what they just did to me and then they go and say, I did it to them. They play victim, they reverse, always, all my life. So what I always do, I just walk away slowly. After I went home, then I already managed to find a place somewhere else, an apartment, somehow, a job, making sure that I go away from them. And most likely it's out of state where they don't know where I am, so they cannot just walk or drive over to say they miss me. Then they telling people that I've been doing things to them. Innocently me. So listen, I refuse to have to defend myself. Whenever there is something that I have to defend myself, this is my footstep. I try to make it so subtle where people can hardly hear it. Okay. Notice that every time you pass by, every time you come near me, you come around me, trying, I've always been around waiting and trying to make it happen. When you see me leaving the streets or wherever I've been walking and I entered my place to just take a break using the bathroom or just sit down a while because I've been walking a while outside, wherever I am, because remember we started this in Dorchester when I was in Dorchester. I never remember to put the flowers that you drop to on the ground. I keep forgetting. Every time I say I'm gonna put it as the cover page, I always forget. So every time you come around trying, I've always been waiting. So at night time, when you see you lay down, whatever happened, I know nothing about. It just happened. When I fall asleep, not to come back out, don't know nothing. During those time, I always a time when I just sleep completely and I don't wake up until the certain time. At that time, we're already gone. Now, something like that happened in Connecticut. A third party who wanted a man that I was pushing. Read my lips. Somebody who wanted a man without loving him because she didn't want me to have that man. Why? Because she was connected to this woman here who doesn't want me to have you. So they always have a problem when I am in a relationship, therefore they never want me to be in a relationship. Because when I am in a relationship, somehow they feel some kind of way. I don't know what their personal life has to do with me, but they make it about me. They make it about me. And they make other people want to destroy me for no reason either. I don't know why. Also, I don't know why. Listen. So the way that you want the meeting, it's always a walking toward. I understand it. Trust and believe I understand it. It cannot be coming from you not to understand. But what I understand is that it's not from you. God also wants it like this. What I say is that because I know and understand the battle there is against the event, I would make changes according to the battle that is ongoing. You have no idea. Even in an empty apartment upstairs, they leave a maintenance up there. Somebody up there that may live close by because the energy is in the community, someone in the community. Upstairs, doing things. But guess what? I know they got what's coming to them. The apartment that I went to see, that I applied for, they're already working on it to make it look accidental or accident prone. So when I enter it, then the attack comes. Whatever attack, physical, spiritual. Because when I say spiritual, do you know what happened each time I enter a new apartment? Each time I enter a new apartment, it's already full of shadow. Because they actually send people there to spend nights there doing rituals. So when I enter these apartments, they're full of shadows, and I have to fight them, praying and do whatever I can to get them out. Because they want the shadows, because that's how they walk and crawl and peep and creep in order to monitor and spy to hear what you say and see what you're doing. But trust me, they will die. I ask for the heads because the invasion of my privacy when I'm taking my clothes off, getting into shower, and then one or two people always watching me, and it's not just shadow, it's somebody behind them, and I know who they are. Trust and believe. They will die. The same way I have my own messages that come to me. I have download. There are people online that I have download. Certain individuals that I used to watch when I was on the street. I chose to be on the street because when I used to pay hotel room to be with the kids, they would continue the same things you see they're doing in each apartment, in each neighborhood. That's what they used to do. They would meet with people in the office at the front desk. They would bash me like they want people to kick me out. Yeah. And then they would come at night when we sleep, and they would put witchcraft in front of the doors. I have videos, and I don't know, certain of the videos I had to delete. I would have to see which one that I still have. Listen. I don't know what this lady has with me, but I'm not gonna claim her as family ever again. I'm not. She doesn't deserve it. Okay, so notification that just came up. Every one of these people are cursed, binded to outcome that is never going to manifest. A beautiful lady that just posted a video. I don't click on every one of them. Heavy regret, reminiscing about every failed plan they put into action against you. That's how I know that they talk to me, even though sometimes I don't have the chance to click on the video, but I look at the title. The title itself tells me what the video is about, because it already speaks to me, and I've been going through the stuff and I know who they are. So this is a 100% talking to me, and trust me, it's word by word. The specific person might not understand certain things until God reveals it to him. It's been a while since he hasn't spoken anything about revelation. You know, sometimes when he has videos, he says that he asked God about his future wife, and then this is what the answer was. The answer was this answer. It's been a while since he hasn't done these videos. And every time he received messages like this, they were always true. These people who don't want us to meet don't like you because they know whatever issues you may have with health-wise, once you meet with me, they know you will heal. Something will happen. The day that I was told somebody is about, that was a day that we were supposed to meet, to get together. And then The message says someone is about to be healed by your embrace alone. Do you know that day I went somewhere, a man approached me trying to hug me? That same day I received the message, someone special is about to be healed by your embrace alone. I went to Walgreens. On my way back, an older man tried to get me to hug him. I was like, why I hug you? No, because I already heard someone will be healed if I hug and embrace. I'm like, why would I want to embrace and hug you? That person has an eye, and he knows, he sees that if he hugs me, maybe he has some type of disease, something in him that he wants to heal. He asked me to touch his bald head. I was just passing, and then as I'm passing, he said, "Oh, beautiful old lady." This is when he says old, I turn around, old. Then he said, "Vinim Palo, come." I'm like, old lady, beautiful old lady. Then the way he started to act every time I say something and walk away, he said something that got my attention. Then when I decided to really leave is when he's trying to hug me, and he put his hand on me and on my hand and trying to rub my hand on his head. Now, specific person, if you don't get what I am able to do yet, that is your business. Because as I pass places, people see what I can do. The man actually grabbed my hand and put on his head and then try to walk, because he sees if I touch him, he will heal. And people trying to kill me for you not to be healed and not to heal other people. So all these people getting money, collecting money from the rich people to kill me, they don't know if I am able to heal them of their diseases. They don't know, because they don't have eyes to see. But when I walk around, people who is able to see, they actually pull my hand and put on their body to heal. Somebody that the whole world needs, not want, needs. They want to just dismantle, destroy, kill, dismantle that person however they want, because they want the power, they want the whatever that person has in her. They cannot use my power. God will not let them get my power. Because getting my power is getting the power of God. Being in my presence is being in the presence of God. That's what people are jealous for. But don't take it with me. Take it with God. God put his power in his essence, his atmosphere, his presence in whoever he wants. Because I was born with it. These people up here, over here. Now not the next apartment. This one here. They still trying. They putting things on the ground. They putting things on the concrete up on top of the stairs. They put, let me show you where they put it. I'm not recording nobody, but I wanna show. Yeah, they put in front of the door. Look, hold on. You see those things on the concrete? You see them? These are witchcraft oil. Okay? And then you look at here. You see this spot right here? When I just washed the concrete, as I was washing it, there was something with the color orange right there. Let me see if you can see the color. Right there, you see it from here. I don't know, my finger. It's there. An orange color, right there. A paste in a triangle shape that they had placed here. Right there. You see the spots? I throw water to it, and as I throw water, I kept throwing until it fell to the bush. Right there. These are witchcraft oil. They put it on every single staircase, every single stairs, right here. Okay? This is why they had me sign the paper saying not to record, not to take pictures, nothing, because they don't want you to do anything with the pictures of whoever doing the witchcraft. I thank God very much, because I don't really need the name of the individual. I thank God. I don't need the name of the individual. I don't really need anything from about them. So that thing that they had placed here, okay? Why if I stand right there, I would be affected by whatever they had placed here. Okay? Right there. Someone believe that they are God. God says no, they say yes. Someone believe that they are God. Someone. Someone wants me to fear them. Someone wants me to be afraid of them. I don't know why. I never fear of no one. Never. I fear only of God. Only God. They left the storm door open now because when they come in to put bullshit on the floor, the storm door might make noise, so they leave it open. They are transparent. I see them from the inside out. They don't know. They'll die in my place. When I came here, right here was all clean. The concrete was all clean. Then they started to make magic griddy. They started to put things. They make it look dirty. Yeah. You can't kill somebody. Who give a fuck? Yeah, move on. They think they can kill because somebody with money is giving them money. Do you know how long this person with money has been trying? Decades. Everywhere I go, they meet with somebody. Everywhere I move, they go. They send things to, even when I go, I travel, they send people to the hotel I go. They come, if I spend a week there, they come and attack me for the whole week. They cannot do anything. You're not gonna be in it. But I remove your power. Each and every one, I remove their power. Whoever is working on the next apartment that I'm gonna be going to against me has no power. In the name of Jesus, whatever they do has turned against them. Let the conspiracy work against them. Let the conspiracy work against them. In the name of Jesus Christ. Father God, let there be a shift in the conspiracy. Let there be a shift in the conspiracy. Let there be a shift where the table turn. They die in my place. Let the table turn in the name of Jesus Christ. Whatever conspiracy it is, conspiracy of monitor, spies, whatever it is, let the table turn. The table turn. It is turning. The table turn. In the name of Jesus. New Jersey license plate in the house. I've seen Florida. When how my ex-husband used to say, Ateasho. During those times, once you hear my ex-husband say Ateasho, meaning there is a plot going on. Something to be careful for, something to look out for, something to watch out for. Ateasho. I'm not recording nobody. My camera is in my face. Si a lè sa machine sa paret? Ok, ki lè liye? Ok. Li pake koun ya. Di li pak? I couldn't eat the rice. I ate some of it, but I couldn't eat the rice without salt. Mm-mm. If I had made, hold on. Mon âme te cherche au point du jour. Ô Jésus, mon ami suprême, toi qui m'as tant aimé, je t'aime. Et je ton amour. Et tu fais ta demeure en moi. Je sens ton cœur battre en mon cœur. Et ta présence est mon bonheur. Yeah. Eating some chicken. Should not even be eating chicken. But That's what I had ready in the fridge. It was a whole chicken. I caught it, cleaned it, and cooked. I have to prepare the way I chew. There's something I cannot help. There's a sound that my people, family, sisters always complain that my mouth make a sound they didn't like. I'm sure my husband will love everything about me. I'll leave it right here. Going to eat and still practicing how I chew, because might be eating in the public a lot. So I leave it right here.